Hey guys, welcome to Freediver HD. As requested, here is finally the Saban Wrecks part 3 video. Now this is an example of a dive trip that I went on where things just didn't go right. You can see the weather behind me, it's kind of stormy, and by the time we got in the water there was a full-on storm going on. But you know, I only had a couple of days to get this video and I was determined to try it. So we went out with a boat, 5 people in the boat, and I jumped in the water first. This is just me in the water now, and I wanted to try and locate the wreck before the rest of the people in our dive boat jumped in the water, because I was afraid that in the stormy conditions I would lose everybody before we even located the wreck on the bottom and got our buoy tied on and everything. So this is just me going down by myself. There's absolutely nobody watching me. I'm trying to look for the wreck on the bottom. I can see some scuba bubbles, but just couldn't see the wreck. Okay, here's the conditions on the surface. Yeah, you can see some waves coming in here. Okay, so I've swum now. I'm following the... Okay, so now I'm following the bubbles of the scuba divers, and I'm caught in a very, 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 very strong current, so it's very hard to hold my position. But here I am going down. I'm just going to assume that where the bubbles are, that must be where the wreck is. Water's looking nice and blue, and here we go. That is the wreck, the Alma Jane. Found it. So you can see the mast there, the bow of the ship, the sort of center cargo area, the center cargo bay, and yeah, confirmed where it was. Not paying too much attention filming now, as I just want to get back to the surface as quickly and efficiently as possible, as like I said, there is nobody butting me at the moment. There's nobody in the water looking out for me. I do have the guys on the boat that are watching me, but there's nobody in the water to grab me, so I had to be pretty safe. Okay, so due to the current and the stormy weather, I decided that we couldn't get all the divers in the water and dive this wreck at the depth and with the conditions. So we canceled the dive, and here this video now, this is from 2 days later, once the storm had kind of passed. I'm gonna have a look at the water now. You can see the sea is, you can see the storm is kind of passed, and the sea is, it's not smooth, but you can see there now, there's still some swell. It's not exactly smooth, but this is our last day, so we were going to give it a try anyway. So here I am going down. We're in the estimate area of the wreck, and I'm going down and I can see absolutely nothing. So from a strong current and stormy weather, we've gone to no current, a lot flatter, but the water is now completely green, and it's just impossible to see. There we go, I found it there. Again, there's the mast, touching that mast at exactly 20 meters, which means that the wreck itself must be sitting at, I would say, 30 meters on the bottom, if not more.
19.9, I touched the ship.
So it's actually a lot deeper than what I thought. On the internet, when I was researching it, I got the impression that the max would be 26 meters, but I think the maximum is closer to like 28 or 30 meters. Okay, so here we are. We were trying to get our line secured onto the mast. I don't know, we kind of had this weird idea to use a neck weight and loop it around the mast thing, because our rope was really buoyant. And the neck weight made a nice kind of loop to kind of like put around the mast, but it ended up not holding very well. Okay, here you can see all the buddies, everyone watching me. Okay, and I'm going to go down and attempt to dive the wreck. We've got our rope in place. There I go into the murkiness. I'd say we probably have like 6 or 7 meters of vids. And here my buddy on the surface looking out for dive boats. So this is the job of your buddy on the surface. He's got to look out for dive boats and make sure you're okay down below. I mean, I'm going down. I've got enough stress looking for the wreck to be, and I've got to get up safely. You know, I've got to be efficient. I can't be looking around for dive boats when I've only got 7 meters of visibility anyway. Alright, so this is the last and final dive, and this is the only dive in which I touch down on the wreck. So here we go. Down into the green, about 5 meters now. About 10 meters. About 15. The mast coming into sight now. Well, that's 20 meters on the mast. And check out our neck weight looped around there, but it wasn't doing a good holding job. Descending down, kind of feet first, onto the bow of the ship. This is at 24 meters. Touchdown on the bow at 24. Back up to the mast at 20, and now I'm pulling on the rope to come up. And I'm doing this because I was quite tired and out of breath, and when you're negatively buoyant, those pulls on the rope really help save some effort on the way up. And unfortunately the rope came loose on this dive, and then the current pushed us off the wreck. So it was the only successful dive that I got on the wreck. I think it was more difficult than what we had planned, and in the bad visibility we decided to end the dive and not take it any further. I don't think we could have safely dived this wreck at all. So that was the Saban Wrecks part 3, a failed dive video, but share it with you guys anyway so you can see how some of my trips have gone so far. Thanks for watching, guys.